Hey Scorpio, what's up? Welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. I really appreciate you guys. We're going to see what's going on for you for the week ahead, see what you guys need to look out for, how to handle the energy that's at play, what to expect, what Spirit wants you to know, and anything else that may need to come through. We're going to see what's happening, Scorpio. Let me know if this reading helps. If it resonates, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And yeah, let's get into it, Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? Summer rising Venus for this week ahead. What my Scorpios need to know, look out for, be aware of. Wow, my throat just got like all cut off for a second. That was whack. Okay. Oh, all right, Spirit, what you got? We got the dragon coming out. Energy of Spirit. What else we got for Scorpio? What's going on for Scorpio for this week ahead, the next 7 days? What do my Scorpios need to know, look out for, be aware of? What's happening for Scorpio for the next week? Weekly messages for Scorpio. This is weird. It's like the deck feels very heavy and stuck together. What's going on for Scorpio for this week ahead? Oh, y'all gave me a stack, Scorpio, but I'm gonna take it. Okay, we got the vulture, we got the swan, we got the unicorn, and the panther. Okay, let's get into this. So, Scorpio, there's a lot of this deep contemplative energy. This week ahead, you're contemplating a lot. There's a lot that you're thinking about. There's a lot that's on your mind. There's a lot that you're feeling out. There's a lot that you really do need to pay attention to your intuition here with the unicorn. It's like this is about seeing things, knowing things before it happens, dreaming of things before it happens. Like this is a very, very intuitive energy. And as I'm speaking, I'm literally feeling like my third eye is like aching as I'm talking about this. So some of you guys are going through some sort of like activation, or third eye is opening, or like your pineal gland, or I don't even think I said it right. Whatever. Embarrassing. Whatever. Pineal gland. Whatever. I'm not good with pronouncing words sometimes. K. But yeah, like you're going through some sort of like massive awakening / you're becoming very sensitive to the energies around you. You might actually get a bit irritable this week ahead. You might, or even like recently, you might have been finding yourself needing a lot more alone time, or needing a lot more space, or needing some space to just like sit with yourself and your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, because there's a lot of deep things taking place. There's a lot of changes that are occurring. There are a lot of shifts that have been happening, and you just kind of need to sit, wait, reflect, observe, and like don't be bothered. Like no one should be bothering you at this moment, honestly. That's how you feel, at least. Like you're just like, don't bother me unless you're adding like peace and zen to my life. I don't want to hear it, and I will tell you to shut the fuck up. Like with the panther, like you don't have time for bullshit. You don't have time for games. You don't have time for any drama or anyone like looking at you the wrong way. Even as small as someone just like looking at you the wrong way, you're like, what was that? You want to talk to me? The panther and the vulture in combination. This is like heavy releasing, even purging. Some of you, this might even be resulting you physically purging, like physically. I don't think I need to go into TMI here, but you might be experiencing some shit going on with your body. Your body might be reflecting this purging element, even just like breaking out, for example. Like your skin might be going crazy, or like things like that. It could even be happening here this week. You're not going crazy. You're not losing your mind. You're not being punished. There's just like a deep like purification going on, and maybe you're needing to like do a deep clean in your physical home, throw some things out, do some washing, like wash the floors, walls, do a deep clean here. The vulture does talk about that, even energetically cleaning with sound, with smoke, with intentions, whatever. Like you can do your own thing, you guys. But this is a vibe where it's like you need to cleanse your space. And it fits because we do have the new moon in Taurus coming up at the end of the week. I think it's on Friday, but I'm not 100% sure. But this is a good time to like, clear up all the cobwebs. We just had your full moon eclipse like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. That is fading out. That eclipse energy is fading out. Mercury's gone direct. All of that heavy, crazy, intense ass energy that we were dealing with last month and even, you know, the little bit of May, it's fading away. Things are starting to lighten. The mood is starting to lighten. It's like, okay, we can breathe a little bit, but it still feels like you guys are feeling a bit of agitation or annoyance or irritability a little bit this week. If people get on your bad side, right? As long as people stay on your good side, you will be calm and sweet and peaceful and loving and gentle. But, you know, swans, they can bite. When a swan is angry, you better run. They will chase you, right? You see those videos. Luckily, thank God, I've never been chased by a swan, but they, you know, they're not to be fucked around with. I feel like swan is a very fitting energy for you, Scorpio, right? Beautiful, like you draw in all this attention, like you're just very majestic, very magical, you're just like ethereal, and people are drawn to that. Kind of giving the whole ugly duckling vibes, but like you're actually not a duck, you're a freaking swan. You were different than the rest, but actually you're a swan, like you're meant to be different. Anyways, wow, I don't even know. This week ahead, we have a lot of like air and water, and then spirit coming out twice. Like it's almost like you're in between worlds. Like you're in the physical world, but like you're also kind of in the other world, like other dimensions. You might be sleeping a lot, you might be dreaming a lot, daydreaming, or just like maybe you're needing to meditate more here. But with double spirit energy coming through, it's like I feel like you're in between worlds. And literally the swan, it's like in between worlds. There's something, okay, Scorpio, what's up with that? Are you feeling that way? Let me know in the comments below. Because even with the swan, how it's being like mirrored back, it's like there's something in your life that's either being mirrored to you, or it's like what you're putting out, it's being reflected back to you, or what? Are you dealing with people that are like triggering you or making you look at yourself differently, or mirroring certain aspects of yourself that you might not love or you might not be very fond of, and maybe that pisses you off, but then you check yourself, you're like, wait a minute, why did I react that way? Or why did that thing, that person, that fill in the blank, why did that make me feel this way? And so you're like, let me think about it, let me sit with it, let me reflect, let me dissect. Like, you know, very scorpionic, right? Very scorpionic. So you're in like a deep contemplative kind of mode, but like you guys always are, so I'm not surprised. It's like, what else is new, Scorpio? Telling you what you already know. But yeah, basically a lot of releasing, a lot of purging, a lot of thinking, reflecting, healing, grounding, deep ass emotions being brought up, third eye activation. Also with the swan, it's a very creative energy, so get creation going, get your creations going, get busy, hands on, all hands on deck. You know, stay busy, but don't distract yourself. Like, you know, be planned out and methodical. Let's just get into the tarot, you guys. I'm like, oh my god, look, the butterfly underneath that. Yeah, of course, change, transformation, what else is new? But ooh, I like it, the otter underneath that. So it's like the changes that have been occurring, that have been taking place, are leading up to some really, really joyful, happy moments. Even this week, you have a lot to really enjoy, sit back, appreciate, embrace, just soak up the loving blessings. Even the cheetah, he's like moving towards the otter. Yeah, he's like moving towards the otter, so it's like you're moving towards happy times really quickly, really fast. Like the sooner you spread your wings, the sooner you can fly and be free. So that's good. Okay, Scorpio. So very interesting vibe coming from you with these animal cards. Let's just get into the tarot. Let's get the specifics of what else might be happening, or anything you need to look out for, be aware of. Yeah, it's like, okay, whatever, let's get into this. What's going on for Scorpio for this week ahead? Oh my god, can I shuffle this deck? What's going on here? Let's go like this. Okay, what's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead, the next 7 days? What's going on for Scorpio? Oh, Four of Pentacles reverse. You're releasing, babes. You letting shit go. You're like, I'm not holding on to anything. I'm purging, I'm releasing, I'm not holding on to this. You know, if something breaks in your house, you're like, I'm not even gonna try and fix it. It broke, I'm letting it go in the garbage bin. Like, bye-bye, ta-ta. Nine of Swords reverse. Yeah, oh, this is good. This is a nice combination. You're releasing fears, you're releasing limiting beliefs, you're releasing any like negativity or doubts, or you're clearing out a lot of crap that has been stuck on your mind, things that have been very difficult for you to surrender to, or it's like things that you were thinking about heavily over the last couple of days, last couple of weeks, something that, or even a person or a situation, event that was on your mind, or you were just like playing back on repeat, looking back at, reflecting on, being reminded of. It's like, I see that this week you're letting that go. Like if there's something that was eating away at you recently, it's like this week you're like, I don't even care about it anymore. I'm over it. Next, like you're over it, you're done. It's not even affecting you at all. Like you feel relieved by it. So that's good. All right, let's get into the more messages for Scorpio. What do we got? King of Cups. There you are. In tune, in control of your feels, in control of your emotions. And Scorpio, wouldn't be a Scorpio reading if one of your cards didn't come out. And there we have the Tower. Literally, Scorpio, every freaking reading we do. I know I say this every reading we do, and it's true because it's literally every freaking reading, but your card comes out every time. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Princess of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay, Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups underneath that, Ace of Swords. Okay. I see a little situation here taking place. Won't get to that. I'm jumping ahead of myself. But yeah, I see you guys getting way more in tune with your intuition. You're not overthinking your thoughts, your feelings, the energy, the vibrations you're picking up on, the frequencies, you know, with circumstances or situations. Like you're really just in tune with how you feel. You're not doubting it. You're not second guessing it. You're trusting yourself. The King of Cups to the Tower. I feel like there's something coming and you can sense it, or you're anticipating something. There's this sense of anticipation. Even with the Seven of Pentacles to the Six of Swords, it's like you've been anticipating some sort of shift, some sort of movement, some sort of change. And you kind of had an idea of where things were headed or where things were going. You kind of had an anticipation about the direction of how this was unfolding, but it's like happening, or it seems like it's occurring this week. We're going to clarify, get a little bit more detail of what you're moving towards here. But all right, some of you, what you're moving towards is clarity here with the Page of Swords. You could be moving towards a conversation or some sort of communication. Mercury went direct the other day, right? I did mention that earlier in this reading. But so this is a time where things that were very confusing to us, it's now starting to make sense. It's now things that were kind of like frozen for a little bit. It's like, okay, it's thawing. It's like melting. It's now being revealed around this time. So it would not surprise me if you start having really important breakthroughs in conversations, in relationships, being able to get your point across, especially if you've been thinking heavily about like what you've been wanting to say to someone, or you know, like you've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplation, and so now it's like the time to act. I'm seeing that you're acting on some sort of idea here. Page of Swords to the Six of Swords. You're taking some sort of action and you're getting your point across, and people are understanding you. Now, what you're moving towards clarity, but sometimes the truth hurts, and that's paired with the Three of Swords. So I don't know if you might be communicating some sort of truth that hurts someone's feelings, or are you gaining some sort of truth and does that hurt your feelings? Or if like someone another scenario that just popped in my brain is like, if you've been hurt or upset about something, this is the time for you to speak up about that. If someone did to you, something they said to you, how they handled something, or whatever you went through that was on your mind heavily, but this week you're like, I'm choosing to let it go. I'm choosing to not let this affect me anymore. It's like you may have the opportunity for you to, or you might choose, right? You have the opportunity. It's about if you want to take the opportunity or not. It's your free will. But you could, if you wanted to, you could speak up about, hey, that thing you said, that action, that really hurt me, or this is how it feels. This is what you did. This is how I felt, and this is how I'd like moving forwards, or this is how I'd like to be treated, or this is how, you know, fill in the blank. Like this is, you're identifying the issue, talking about how it made you feel, and then you're finding the solution, okay? Because what was at the bottom of that Three of Swords is the Three of Pentacles. So that's like a vibe of finding a solution, the vibe of working things out. And we also have the Two of Cups underneath that, and the Ace of Swords. So that could be for some of you where you could be working out some sort of issue that has been affecting you, that has been on your mind heavily, that's been on your heart heavily. You're going to be getting an opportunity for you to speak your mind, to speak your truth. And Emperor and the Four of Wands underneath that, it's like that's a nice energy to be in. So it's like, yeah, as you guys, it's like being able to kind of like clear out any crap, any clutter, any bullshit, being able to speak your truth, speak your mind, and bring healing and just peace to a situation. All right, so let's do a little bit of clarifying. Like, let me look into, I'm not going to look into the Four of Pentacles reverse and the Nine of Swords reverse. I feel like that's very straight to the point. I am curious what this Tower is, though. And I have like, with that King of Cups next to the Tower, I'm like, I feel like this, you're expecting this. You're expecting this Tower, or you knew it was coming, or you had a feeling about it. Right? Even with the unicorn, the swan, the dragon, very intuitive energies, like you kind of felt something was around the corner. You could sense something was coming. So let me look into this Tower and see what this is. Should I use this deck? I'm not going to overthink it. All right, we're going to use this. Revelations. Tell me about the Tower for Scorpio. What is this Tower moment? What is this Tower bringing? What is this shakeup? Is this like a realization? Is this some sort of epiphany? It's definitely going to... let's just look into this. Tell me about the Tower. Need more info. Tell me about the Tower for Scorpio for this week ahead. What is this Tower about for Scorpio for this upcoming week? That didn't come out. All right. Tell me the Tower for Scorpio. Two of Cups. Okay. You know what's interesting? It's not Two of Cups upright. It's not Two of Cups reverse. It's Two of Cups sideways. So it's like to be determined. To be or not to be this relationship. Are we meant to be or are we not meant to be? So the fact that it came out sideways, I'm like, all right, some of you, yes, it is meant to be. We're going to work this out. We meant to be together forever. And some of y'all are like, fuck no, we are not meant to be. Get out of my life. I'm happier without you in my life. I'm free as a bird without you. Goodbye. Like, ta-ta, right? So it kind of, I feel like I'm picking up, because Scorpios, you guys... big community on this channel, the Scorpios. I freaking love you guys, but there's like a lot of you, so there's different groups that I am reading for, right? So you're gonna have to figure out, everyone's gonna be different, but this epiphany or this shakeup or this Tower moment / realization / something that you've been kind of anticipating, this might be in a relationship here, but I'm gonna get more info. And this could be, it's like a decision. Obviously, twos representing choices, a decision affecting you, affecting other people involved, or another person involved here. So tell me about the Tower for Scorpio. What is this Tower moment? Seven of Swords. Oh, is there something hidden, Scorpio? There's something hidden. Tell the Tower. Strength. Well, whatever, okay, obviously the Seven of Swords, it does represent something that's hidden. And whatever this is that's been hidden or held back or hasn't been, I kind of feel like it's something that hasn't been spoken up about or expressed. With strength, it's like it's required a lot of strength to hide this or to suppress this or to ignore this. Tell me the Tower. Oh my god, these cards, Knight of Pentacles. So this has been something, this Tower has been like a slow dismantle. Or slowly it's been falling apart. It's like one little brick falls off and then another little brick falls off and another brick, and before you know it, the whole tower is falling apart. But it wasn't like all of it happening overnight. So it was a slow transition here. It's kind of like I'm just getting the image of like a bridge that can handle only so, or like an elevator. It can only handle so much weight, right? You keep adding weight to the bridge or this elevator. It can withstand the weight, but over time or the more pressure you put on it, it's going to start to break. It's going to start to, be shaky. It won't be able to support, that's the tower, right? Obviously. But this is telling me like this has been gradual. Tell me the tower, this shift, this change, this realization. It's been kind of gradual, or you've been getting glimpses about it over time, or feelings about it over time. Maybe some of y'all, okay, let me get some more on this tower. You could be dealing with a Leo. Talk about the Tower, Two of Swords reverse. So you're feeling uncertain, or you're kind of having doubts. You've been doubtful about what? What have you been doubtful about here? Your feelings, emotions, Knight of Cups. Let me get one more, the Four of Swords. Okay, I'm the Lovers at the bottom here. Scorpio, we got Gemini, Capricorn energy as well. Queen of Cups with the Devil reversed. Okay, so if you're dealing with a connection, right? If you're dealing with a person here, this Two of Cups, you have doubts about this connection. You have doubts about the future. Are we meant to be? Are we not? Are we going to work this out? Are we not? Are they going to come back around or not? Am I going to come back around to them or not? Like, there's whatever, however it fits your situation. There's been doubts about connection. All right? This seems like this is about a relationship for a lot of you, for a good chunk of you. And it seems like this has been kind of going on over time, right? This has been kind of a gradual, flippy-floppy, uncertain kind of thing. But the reason why you've had these doubts or this uncertainty is because there's like a lot of info that hasn't been expressed. There's a lot that hasn't been said. I want to look into the Seven of Swords, see what's hidden. All right, I will do that for you. But as we pull more cards, so this Two of Swords reverse really representing doubt here, complete doubt, like uncertainty whatsoever, like where this is going, what's the next step, what does the future hold? And then as I kept asking, like, doubt about what? Well, then the Knight of Cups came out. So it's like, this could be doubt about how someone feels so towards you. This could be doubt about how you feel towards someone. Could be doubt about, like, your emotions, love. Is there love? Does this person love me? Do I love them? Like, there's been, like, a lot of question. There's been a lot that's in the air, a lot of confusion. And so then the next card, we have the Four of Swords, and you've had to take a lot of time out to sit, to think, to meditate, to contemplate, to question, to feed in, to like read intuitively, like to really tap into the energy and figure out, what is this? Where is this going? You know, there's been like a lot of like confusion, like just question marks, just like a bunch of question marks. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Gemini energy does represent a commitment, can definitely represent a soulmate connection. Underneath the Lovers, the Devil reverse and the Queen of Cups. So this is kind, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is definitely highlighting like the emotions here, and someone doing a really good job at like holding in their feelings or holding in their emotions or like not expressing it, right? So I will, you know what? So you've been like contemplating about this. This has been something that's been on your mind for a while, weeks, months, maybe even longer. And so this week, it's like you're letting it all loose. You're letting it all out in the open, right? Nine of Swords reverse and the Four of Pentacles reverse. You're like, I let this out in the open because I can't continue to just keep wondering where this is headed, where this is going. I need my answers now. I need my freaking answers. I need my freaking clarity. I need my truth. Whether it hurt, if the truth hurts, well then at least now I know I don't have to be left wondering for the rest of my life. And if truth doesn't hurt, well then at least now, like, you're gonna get to the bottom of this truth whether it hurts you or not. Like, you just want the freaking truth. You just want the full-blown answers. You've been waiting and anticipating for far too long. You know, Mercury retrograde, bringing in delays, bringing in confusions. You're like, I just need to know. I just need to know. So let me look into this Page of Swords. What is this truth? What is this about? This info that you could be finding out. Clarity, conversation, perhaps. I'm going to use a different deck. I'm feeling drawn to use my Mermaid deck. Let's see. Princess of Swords for Scorpio. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Why is this here? Is this clarity Scorpio's getting? Can we get some detail on this Page of Swords? Page of Swords for Scorpio. What is this about? This deck does not want to shuffle. Like, okay. Take that as a sign. Is it reversed though? Okay, yeah. Gotta flip it. Princess of Swords for Scorpio. What is this? Truth or clarity or info? Five of Swords. Alright. Wheel of Fortune. Sun reversed. Alright, Scorpio. This is a harsh truth. I'm like, I almost want to cringe as I'm going to tell you. Scorpio. Yeah. Queen of Swords at the bottom. Four of Wands. Devil. Nine of Swords. Okay. Yeah. So you're definitely getting some clarity here. You're definitely getting some truth here. Page of Swords and the Five of Swords. So yeah, what you did, what you said, how your actions did this, that really hurt, that really affected me, that really, you know, stung. Panther, Vulture, red alert, like, hey, this hurt, and I'm not gonna let it slide. Not gonna let it slide, man. That was not cool. It's literally like this little kid, she's been cut, she's bleeding, right? So you're addressing like, hey, like that thing you did, like look at the wound you caused me, like that burned, right? So you're addressing it. That does change circumstances, Wheel of Fortune. So now it's like change, hurt, things you said that you can't unsay, actions that can't be undone. That's what this is with the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords. Like you can't undo this kind of damage, because obviously some sort of damage has been done, whether it be emotional, whether it be like, I don't care if there's some sort of like damage. I don't know, can it be repaired? I did mention that it could be for some of you, right? With my Illuminati deck at the bottom, I was like, well, for some it could be. Honestly, it varies. It really varies on what it is. But yeah, Sun reverse and the Seven of Cups and the Sun reverse, like Leo energy. Sun reverse, you're definitely unsatisfied, unhappy about circumstances. Seven of Cups, you're feeling confused about this. You want answers. You want to know the truth. And even if it hurts, right? You want to know the truth even if it hurts. Even if it's not what you wanted out of this situation or what you were kind of hoping for. Like, ultimately, you just want to be free from wondering and the confusion. So that's what you're getting clarity on. But the clarity that you get with the Sun being reversed, I'm like, I don't know if you're so fond about this. You might be kind of pissed off. And that makes sense why we have the Three of Swords that came out after this Page of Swords. So I'm like, damn, like, Scorpio. I see, like, whatever this truth is, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, like, where you might just detach emotionally. Queen of Swords, where, like, you might just try and be like, I don't even care anyways, whatever. Right? You just try and like not get too emotionally attached to it, attached to a person, a partnership, an idea of where things were going. This is like you guys keeping, like there's this need to detach yourself or not get so, you know, caught up in expectations or something like that. So it's like, even like with the Queen of Swords to the Four of Wands, like looking at the full facts, looking at the reality of something, looking at, you know, have you been putting something or someone on a pedestal? Have you been blowing something out of proportion? Have you been making something out of nothing, you know? Or like, there's some questions that you're thinking about, but then we have the Devil underneath that and the Knight of Swords. So it's like, you can't stay in this situation any longer. And this week you are doing something about it. Even if it hurts, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's awkward, even if it's like you're getting it out of the way. You're just like, I just need this out of the picture one way or another. So damn, Scorpio, I'm sorry, that's like heavy, and we kind of got to leave your reading here because we're running out of time. But yeah, it's like you're getting some sort of truth. You might be speaking some sort of truth, or you might be receiving some sort of truth, however this is. And I think it's probably about some sort of relationship here. With that Two of Cups sideways, reverse, partially, / upright, partially. It's like, some of you'll be able to work through this. Some of you, it's like a no, it's like a hell no. It's like a tie deal breaker or something like that. Yeah, it's a deal breaker or tie breaker or something like that. It's like, there's just something that either doesn't sit right with you and you're over it and you're just done with it. Some of you, it's like, it doesn't sit right with you, but there's room to work through this. It really varies. So, however this plays out for you, I wish you the freaking best, Scorpio. I'm sending you so much love. Take your time, nurture yourself, love yourself. You are going to be just fine. You're going to thrive and be amazing no matter what happens. But yeah, like, you deserve the freaking best. Don't be settling for less, and know your worth. All right? I can't even speak. Dude, I can't speak. Mercury's gone direct. I still can't speak today. Like, whatever. Anyways, Scorpio, love you guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and if you'd like to take things further, you can book a private reading with me, okay? Thank you for watching, Scorpio. I will catch you in the next one. See ya.